G'day everyone, Roy at Sunland Caravans. Look, special mention to Joe for pointing out he doesn't think I should be doing these weather forecast parts of these videos anymore, but I have to say the sun is so strong this morning, so bright in my eyes. I'm thinking I actually need sunglasses, and you know what, if I needed sunglasses I'd be getting spotters. But anyway, just thought I'd mention the fact that those spotter sunglasses are fantastic. Listen, we've got here a caravan ready to go, and it's going to go to Melbourne. Frank and Kim have been waiting very patiently to have a look at their brand new caravan. So it's finished. They haven't seen it. They're going to see this video before they get to see their new caravan. So guys, I hope you love it. Let's just do a quick run through. So we've got your Blackjack, and you know how much I love these Blackjack trailer jacks. They are pretty awesome. The DSC, your camera mount, and of course, as requested, the gas bottles are on the A-frame, giving you more space inside this fabulous toolbox. It looks really good. Now, they also wanted this Dove Grey. It is absolutely beautiful with the Sunland done in black and white and the big Phoenix logo on the side. It is a stunning looking caravan, as you'll see. One of the reasons that it's taken so long for these guys to get their caravan is because of the lack of ability for their Dometic slide out kitchen. So this only arrived on Saturday, so the boys came in on Saturday and fitted it so that we could have it ready for this video this morning. So there you go, your slide out kitchen is in fact installed. We're doing this video prior to the full pre-delivery and cleaning process, so this is really as it's just come out the factory, and as you see, it's still looking pretty darn good. Outside table, light over the barbecue, but they've gone for the motion detection lights at the top here. Moving around the caravan, they've gone for the airbag suspension. Now, Frank and I had lots of conversations about this, but this is what he wanted. This is what he's got. So you can see here, you've got your up and down controls, so you can raise or lower one side or the other side. You can do a complete tank drain. That's your power on. This is to turn it from a manual mode to an automatic mode. And this one here gives you an output, so you can plug in the lead that we supply, or that Cruisemaster supplies, to be able to actually inflate your wheels. And there's some pretty nice looking wheels there too, nice black wheels. Okay, we've also got outside entertainment, 240 volt, 12 volt, and your outputs and your bracket for your TV to come onto the outside of the caravan. And we've got outside speakers. They also wanted this storage area. So additional bit of storage there from the outside. They'd seen that on the Phoenix Rising and said, you know, we think that's a really good idea. Make sure we get it on ours. So you know what, guys, you've got it on yours as well. Electric awning. That's another product that at the moment is a little bit hard to get and is causing us some delays. But look, electric awnings, electric steps, all sorts of things that we've been having problems getting, but that's part of the COVID thing. I made a post the other day on Facebook. In fact, I'm going to wait for COVID 19.75 to come out before I really want to face it, but that's another story. Outside gas points at the front and at the back. Okay, so again in the back here we've got our standards, which is your 2 water pumps, one for your grey water, one for your drinking water, one for your general purpose, and water filter. And they've gone for the Truma gas heater. This has got the red water valve and the Girard instant gas hot water system. Look, that little lot that's in there, easy to service, easy to work in, all high quality stuff, tucked away nicely. I don't think actually you'd get much better than that. Oh, well, maybe there is a slight improvement. You could also have this power. What can I say? 2 225 amp hour lithium batteries from LBS, the smart battery down the bottom, and what they call their dumb slave battery at the top here. And of course, because we supply this on the back door here, you can actually, don't need to bother reading it there, it's all actually written here, what the amperages are, and what's for what, all your fuses, everything. It gives you a really good, if you're not working it for an expert's working on it, even better, they'll know exactly what to do with that information. Now just moving around the van, outside toilet, sorry, outside toilet, outside hatch for your toilet. Again, they've gone for a spare toilet cassette, which is located under the fridge there. Moving around, you can see that beautiful Raptor coat. It has got the outside shower. So not an outside toilet, but an outside shower. Big plus. And that Raptor coat on this has come up really good, and against this grey, it looks absolutely stunning. Now look, this again, beautiful looking caravan, and I keep talking about how gorgeous they are, but they really are gorgeous. Let's go and have a look at the inside. Now, I had Matt come into this the other day and have a look, and Matt was literally drooling. In fact, so much so we had to go and get something to wipe off his beard. But look, I'm serious. He absolutely loves this caravan. He loves the bench that they've fitted and the way that that's done. So let's come in and have a quick look at what's been done. So, queen size bed, pockets on the side. They've asked for a pocket to go into the middle. Makes life just that little bit easier for them. And the gas heater controls have been put on this side. So I'm guessing this is Kim's side of the bed, but I don't want to get into the politics of that. They've gone for hanging space in the robes. We've now made some changes moving forward, where we're now putting a shelf up here, and we've got this different type of hanger inspired by Kim. She really wanted those particular hangers. So Kim, congratulations, that's now going to become a standard feature on Sunland. See what happens. You give us an idea or tell us something that you're really keen on, and it's not only you that might get the benefit, but moving forward it might be a benefit to everyone else. So let's hope so. You're a Sirocco fan? Now these guys have gone for an L-shaped lounge. So a really big lounge there with the Tommy table leg and this nice big table that can sort of move around. They've also gone for the hidden latch, but this is the big one. They've opted not to fit a stove into the caravan, so no cooking in here at all, except for an on the top induction, double induction cooker, which you just plug into the power point. But what it's done is it's made this magnificent, absolutely magnificent Evo stone that looks absolutely brilliant. And look at the drawer space. There's that much space on this bench. Absolutely unbelievable. It does look stunning. So Matt's right. It's certainly one of the best looking ones we've done. Beautiful, and I love Evo stone. It's a nice thick stone. It's really marble looking, and I don't know, looks fantastic. So a couple of other features that these guys have gone for. They have also gone for the Dometic dust protection system here, 4-season hatch, air conditioning, and the fantastic hatch. Down here they've gone for additional storage. So this van is 21'6". So anyone looking at this thinking they do want to have this added, you can, but only if you've ordered a 21'6" van. We can't fit it to anything under 21'6". And I'm making a big mention of that because we're receiving so many phone calls. My son's being driven crazy by people wanting features added to their caravans that won't necessarily fit. Look, the big mirror in the fridge door, it's a feature that I like. People forever saying to me, why do you need a big mirror? This is the only way that you will end up with a full length mirror in a caravan, is to actually have it put in the fridge door. There's really no other place to put it. So if you'd like to have a look at what you look like before you go out, make sure your shoelaces are tied or whatever it is that you're into. What a great way to do it. Simply put the mirror in the top of the fridge and you've got both features happening at the same time. In this Evo stone bench top, we have got the bin tucked away nicely in the corner. Again, the location of this bin is determined by the length of the caravan. So on a 21'6", we can put the bin over there. On a 20'6", generally speaking, the bin is forward here. So again, if you've ordered 20'6", you see the bin located here and you say, I want it there. Sorry guys, can't do it unless it's 21'6". That's the bad news. Good news, we've also got our doubled in stereo system there and our water pump switches and our changeover switch. That changes the stereo speakers from internal to external. I should have explained that properly. Concertina, before I tell you about concertina doors, we've got the dual slide outs underneath the sink. This is also very popular. And yes, that does come on a 20'6". What also comes on a 20'6" is this magnificent bathroom. I keep harping on my bathroom. I've got to say, I've had another example of a competitor's van that we've seen recently. I won't name the brand, but I keep saying to everyone, please just go and sit on the toilet. And there's not a person that I've seen yet that could actually use that toilet. It is just so tight to get in there. So I love bragging about the amount of space that I provided around the toilet area. The shoulders is your widest part of your body. This is where you need that space, and it's really, really important that you can, frankly, wipe your bottom. If you can't, then yeah, I don't know what to say, but it's I don't want to get sort of into grey, murky areas here, but it's important that you be able to use a toilet, that you've got some space. If that's tight like this, I don't know why anyone would buy a caravan that you can't sit in the loo on. If you're going to have a loo, you've got to be able to use it, right? Okay, so we've got washing machine, top load washing machine, ready to rock and roll. A nice feature of the Sphere, the 3.3 I like, is the fact it's got this peg carrier. So you put your pegs in there, but when you're not using the washing machine, or particularly when you're in transit, this fits in and it actually stops the agitator from jumping around. That's a good sign to me that this product's been made for RV use. I get so many people wanting us to fit products that have not been designed for RV, saying, oh, it's just a big rip-off. Well, it's not. The difference between something made for RV use, where it's been knocked around and jumped around and so forth, is indicative by the warranty. If they want the product to go into an RV, then it's designed for an RV. If they don't, then it's not. So, look, we're not into penny pinching. We want to do it right. We want to fit the right products in, and that's another good example. This has got this magnificent fiberglass vanity. I really love this vanity. This is designed, it's not too deep, so we're not wasting a lot of water. And it drains properly. It's a really good idea. And then of course we're able to put drawers underneath, and they're decent drawers. They work properly. They've got what we call soft close, not self-closing, although sometimes they will do that, but they're designed to be a soft close. So if you leave your drawers open, you're traveling along, if you're not put them back in place, there is a chance that they won't close properly, but they could. But that's not what they're designed to do. They're a soft close, not a self close. All of my vans in the toilet area, once you get to the Phoenix level, have the window here and the hatch. So all you really need is the window, but if you really want to make sure that odours don't travel through the van, it's not a bad idea to have the pair of them here. We've talked a lot about the electrics in the past, nothing different here. The inverter changeover from mains to inverter, the inverter and mains safety switches. So, you know, if you were to have a short or cause a short with the inverter on, this is the trip switch will go. If you're mains power, this is the trip switch will go. The solar isolation is really only just if you need to turn the solar panels off, say for maintenance work or something. Solar will give you a jolt, so that's pretty important. Your Girard hot water service, your water gauge monitors, your LBS battery gauge, and again your changeover for your inverter. So we can have this on either on mains or we can have the inverter on. Okay, another little feature on this van here is the light up here. Now this light has got two modes. So you can either turn the light on and use it as a normal light, or it is actually a motion detection light. So the idea, you're in bed at night, this is in motion detection. One of you gets up because you need to come to the bathroom. The light will pick up your motion and turn itself off. And it's sort of a yellowy light. It's not a really bright light. Hopefully that doesn't disturb your partner, so you can come in and use the bathroom without having to turn all the lights on and without having to rummage around trying to find a light switch. So I really quite like that feature. So we've got lots of little features like that in the Sunland Caravans. Another feature that I should like to mention is the fact that we do supply our caravans with a gas detector, and later this year all our smoke detectors will also have CO capability as well. So it'll detect not only smoke, it'll also detect CO. Just another feature that we're moving for. Look, as we make advances and we find more things that we can add that work well for you as the owner, we'll be doing that. So, you know, there's always upgrades happening all the time. I love these shower doors. More and more people are telling me how much they're liking the fact that you can leave the shower open. This always looks nice and clean. It won't get that moldy, mildewy smell because it's locked up. It open and airs out properly. And of course, it does have a hatch in the roof anyway. Again, the shower has got a light in it. And on the 20'6", you've got the utility trays at the very back of the shower. And lest we forget, the shower's got a seat. That seat is there for multiple purposes. If you haven't heard before, the hot water service sits underneath there. That and the red water valve guarantee that we're not wasting water before the hot water comes through. And also, let's not forget that it's got a grate at the bottom. So I've designed the shower unit with a slope in it, so the water drains into there, so you don't get in the van and find that you've got puddles of cold, you know, dirty water sitting on your floor. So look, that's a brief outline on some of the features on the caravan, and as we do more of these videos, I'll be doing more of that to give you an idea. In the meantime, look, Frank and Kim, you've watched this video. I hope you love it. It's a beautiful van. I think you're going to have very many years of pleasure with this. And for everyone else, I'll see you for the next video. But before I go, I want to remind you to like, subscribe to the channel. It does help us keep this going. And also, if you've got an inquiry, you can ring me directly on my mobile phone, 0410 574 127. You can ring our landline, 07 5499 2250. You can go to www.sunlandcaravans.com.au. And of course, there's our Facebook page. Also, for those of you that don't know, I wear a different hat, and I have my YouTube podcast and my YouTube channels also available. They're on, Matt, what's the address now? It's thecaravanshow.com.au. So if you go to thecaravanshow.com.au, you'll see a lot more information. Now, that information doesn't pertain to Sunland. In fact, it's got really nothing to do with Sunland at all. But it is about some of the interesting things, destinations, where to go, accessories, all sorts of other information. And I'll be doing a lot more of those. So for those viewers that are looking at the Sunland Caravan, if you want further information on other things as well, don't forget, go to thecaravanshow.com.au as well. So thank you again for listening. I hope you're enjoying the show. I'll see you for the next one with your spotter's glasses on. Cheers.